Alright, the level 58 leatherworking quest is From the Hoplon to the Brume. I don't know if that's the reference that they're going for. It doesn't really matter. It's still fun. Given to us by Elde, From the Hoplon to the Brume in Ishgard in the Jeweled Crozier. Here we go. Mercy, I can't thank you enough for your help. All Ishgard now wishes to dress their best, and my leathers are flying off the shelves. But it's time to donate a portion of my profits to the Mercantile Guild. Could you deliver this pouch to Mistress Elise? I'm sorry to impose again. It's just that the store is bustling, and I can't bear to tear myself away for even 1 minute. Oh, and could you also ask her for a letter of introduction to the higher of the noble houses? Please don't confuse my intent, Mercy. I'm not forsaking sales to the lowborn by any means, but I've also got you for an advisor, and I don't see why we shouldn't develop luxury products too. Just think what this could do for our image. We're known for having the most stylish boots around. Think what we could become by proving we can answer the nobility's needs as well. She hands over the. She said donation? Oh, whatever. But the first step is getting that introduction from Mistress Elise. Thank you for doing this, my friend. Excuse me. And so we sprint, and so we sprint, and so we sprint, and so we sprint. Over to Elise, who as usual is minding this tea kettle on a brazier or small coal stove, I don't know. A third visit on Elde's behalf, I take it. Hand over the guild aid. Ah, thank you. In all honesty, I hadn't put much hope in Elde's little venture, but now she's become quite the fixture on the Crozier. Her business has brought a bustle to our markets, thanks to your sage advice, I dare say. The Mercantile Guild and I are grateful. If you need anything, name it, and it is yours. I explain what I'm here for also. An introduction? Oh dear, that's the one thing I cannot give. I haven't the slightest notion who among the nobles prizes leather, you see. However, might I suggest asking Gerhardt's advice? He has long plied his trade amongst the high houses, and an introduction from him would carry weight. Yeah, but he hates us, me, just Elde, I don't remember. To the east some more is Gerhardt. For Halone's sake, what could you possibly want now? An introduction to the nobility, and I suppose you'd like me to set fire to my wares for all the good it does my business. Why would you think for an instant that I'd help Elde? Puts his hand on his head for some reason. Thinking, maybe? I don't know. Well, you were right. I will help Elde. Happy to do so. I'm shocked. I am deadly serious, madam. I am an avid follower of Aubrenard's, and I simply had to try your boots when I heard he was wearing them. The craftsmanship was... Well, I've been a merchant long enough to know when I'm beaten. I would like to reconsider joining your enterprise. But I do have one request before doing so. I want an ode, an Aubrenard original. It isn't dignified for one of my stature to be seen asking for it in person. See to it, and you will have your introduction to the nobles. I'm like, an ode? But yes, some of these crafts can craft orchestration rolls. Is that a leather thing? Not that I can see. Is that what he's talking about with ode? ODE? Okay, so leather can't do orchestration rolls. I don't... Maybe I have to gift something to the bard, and the bard will make an ode for Gerhardt, I guess. I don't know. Back to Elde to continue. Mercy, I do so love talking to customers. The stories you hear... right. Did you get the introduction? I explain what happened. She laughs. I always knew Gerhardt's bark was worse than his bite, and he's been a merchant for years and years here. I can't imagine a better ally. I say we accept his terms. I needed to pay Aubrenard for promoting my shop in any case. It should put him in a good mood, and hopefully get us an ode. Could you... She hands something to me. Thank you. At this time of day, I believe the bard will be strolling in the Brume. From the Hoplon to the Brume. To the Brume. I don't think that... Yeah, the Brume is on the east side of this town, city. But it is also in the foundation. So I think the foundation is lower. Yeah. Hence being called the foundation, you know? Is the... Yeah, okay, Brume. And then turn around. Turn around and you'll find a bard talking to some lovely maidens singing... Oh, these are kids, never mind. Singing some songs to some kids. Alright, Aubernard, let's continue here. Hello, Mercy. Surprised to find me here. The Brume was my home once. Now, it is home to my smallest devotees. There's like 6 kids. 2 sitting, 4 standing. All very much enjoying. I hand over a coin-stuffed pouch to Aubernard. My payment, but I already received my... Oh, I see. This money is not actually for me. Elde is making an anonymous donation to those in need. A generous one, judging by the weight of this purse. She must have known I help feed the children here. Well, rest assured, I will see that these funds make it to the Geraldius... I shall see that these funds make it to Geraldo's... Like Geraldo, but Gerral Delta IEU X-ray apostrophe Sam. Geraldu's hands, and thence to those who need them. Pray keep this between us. Elde has ambition, but her goal is not skill alone. Perhaps she wished you know that, and dispatched you here. I explained something to him. An ode for Gerhardt? Well, I know the man. He comes to my performances early and often. Yes, I think I will pen a little something. Elde has inspired me. We have a black screen as he pens something very quickly. It's weird. Here you are. The Merchant of Ishgard. An ode to the trials and tribulations of a low-born shopkeep fighting against a noble artisan. I hope both Elde and Gerhardt appreciate it. Wait. Wouldn't that be against Gerhardt? Like not in favor of? I don't know. Oh, I'm okay not making something for once, but for the 58 goldsmith quest, I just made a component. No, what was that? Oops. I made a box, I think. An Aurum Regis cylinder, which is not a component. It is a part. I'm not sure how you use these things. It is a crafting material, but it's not the common one that they only have 40 or 35 durability to work with. I'm not entirely sure, but there's no, well, I don't have, wait, yes, there is, okay, I'm just stupid. Don't worry about me. I'll shut up now. Here's Elde to continue. Has inspiration come to the bard, Mercy? Hand over the Merchant of Ishgard scroll. Thank you. I do hope this pleases Gerhardt. I'll deliver it to him myself as a gesture of goodwill. But I've realized we've nothing to show the noble to whom he introduces us. I must call upon your skills again to produce some finery. Could you make a dragon skin choker? I believe an exquisitely crafted one will win us noble patronage, and once we have that, the sky will be the limit. There it is. Okay. Have I made one of these yet? Probably not. Nope. Okay. Rami thread, which I have 1 NQ, 1 HQ. Hard silver ingot, I gotta make one. Which is a hard silver nugget and 4... Sorry, a silver... Wait, no. Hard silver nugget and 4 hard silver ore. And a hard silver nugget is 5 hard silver sand, which I'm using 5 of the last 9 that I have, and 1 silver ore. Let's pop over to goldsmith and do that. Turtles upon turtles upon turtles. It's gonna be quick. I got a good proc and then an excellent proc. And that's the way that Cookie crumbled. And we want to click on... What are we doing? Leather? Leather, hard silver, right click that. We're making a hard silver ingot now. I'm still going to waste not to, because you never know. Things go a little haywire. Actually, there's no... There's nothing really to say there. You either have to do Waste Not 2, or you will have to do Master's Mend. As long as you want to HQ this, I suppose, is some of the missing, like, conditional there. If you want to do X, you gotta do Y. Alright, we're gonna have to stand here, switch back to leather, dragon leather. Let's go. 3 dragon skin and whatever the hell that said. I didn't look. Waste Not 2. We got a proc for Precise Touch. Innovation. Another proc Precise Touch. I need 800 more. So we still have to do a basic touch. We can cap it. We can cap it with a standard. Cool. Save a little bit of CP, not that I'll need it. And 2-putt progress. Over the course of the last few days, I have made, aside from like the 1-star, 2-star kind of crafts, I have made the best crafting gear you can get or make, or get or make. Aside from the rings, I actually haven't checked if, like, they're level 56 rings. I feel like there's probably better, but everything else is as high up as I could find that are recipes that are 60 or below. At least, you know, that's my... Anyway, here we go. We do have to do it. Well, we don't have to, but we'll do a muscle memory. If I use any of my syntheses, it'll be bad. So I'll just use this excellent proc. So maybe cap? No, close though. But now we can use the muscle memory or buff to cap us. Cool beans. An Elde for the turn-in. Truth be told, Mercy, I've never seen a dragon skin choker. I'm quite looking forward to beholding yours. HQ Dragon Skin Choker, which is, by the way, a GP. Ooh. Did I make one of these? No, I didn't. Did I actually gear out my miner, or am I going to do level 61 gear for that since, like, why not? I think that's what I was doing. I was going to wait. Like, my miner is like 64 or 5, so I think I was just going to, once I get my crafters geared up to the 61 and plus gear, I'll worry about miner. But cutscene. This is perfectly gorgeous. Why, the design will impress the most discerning of highborn, and the craftsmanship will thrill the most discriminating. Thank you for the compliment. Up comes Gerhardt. Ah, there you are. That ode is priceless. Really, I'd have given my fortune for it, and I'm a man of my word. Here, the letter of introduction. Thank you, Master Gerhardt. It is very much appreciated. My dear, forgive me for misjudging you. I've heard you learned what it is to be an artisan at your grandsire's knee, and I can see now that devotion drives your own work. Too few have the same spark these days, and it would be my honor to help keep it alight. I've had a word with Elise, and she is likewise willing to support your enterprise, even with coin from the Mercantile Guild's own coffers, if necessary. Now, I have a number of storerooms around the city. They are yours to use should you need the space. I hardly know what to say. Thank you, Gerhardt. She gives him a very respectful bow. He turns and leaves. Or Tifauchel, who's always here. Well, things are going well for you and the Gridanian Master, Elde. I dare say you'll climb even higher yet. In the cutscene, the camera pans up. 1,113,840 experience points, a measly 602 gil, 240 earth crystals, a hard Zora round knife which I've already crafted a higher level and HQ version that's better than this, and we've just been taking the control. All this materia is going to be moot as soon as I get through these quests. Anywho, I finally got Careful Synthesis, which is level 62, which it's amazing. I used it a bunch while leveling Culinarian. If you guys would stop staring at me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.